Hi, guys. So, something you might not know about me is that I started homeschooling in 2001 when my oldest daughter was 5, and I have been homeschooling ever since. So, this fall will be my 19th year of homeschooling. There are a lot of families that are considering homeschooling for the first time now because of all of the COVID stuff, and they really don't know if they want school or not. So I am preparing like a 9-part series about homeschooling. And the first thing I want to share with you is the importance of just thinking about what for your child. Not just what are your goals for homeschooling or for school, but what are your goals that you have for your child. When I first started homeschooling, frankly, I wasn't really thinking about the big picture. I was just thinking about that moment. I was thinking about my 5-year-old little girl and what my goals were for her at age 5. And I wish that I would have had a little bit bigger picture. But so often, as a young mom with my first child, I really was just kind of thinking a little smaller. So when I started homeschooling, I had 2 main goals. One was educational and one was relational. When I had started school myself, I was already reading when I started school as a kindergartner. And so I wanted my daughter Emily to learn how to read at home before she went into school because I really saw a lot of value in reading. And a second goal that I had was relational. I had been working either full-time or part-time since Emily had been born, and I was finally able to stay home, and I really just wanted to spend time with her and not, wow, I'm finally home and now she's going to school. But I want you to think about your goals for your child. Micah 6:8 says, "He has told you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly with your God?" These are goals that I have for my child, whether they're 5 or 8 or 11 or 18. I want them to be just and to love kindness and to walk humbly with their God. Also, goals that I have today, I have 2 that have graduated and then 2 that are still at home, a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old. And I want to always be aiming for adulthood. I don't just want my 5-year-old to be the best 5-year-old and the 8 to be the best 8-year-old and 11 to be the best 11-year-old. Kids learn at different rates. Some 5-year-olds are ready for way more and some are ready for way less. So I want to always be thinking about my adulthood goals. What do I want my child to be able to do or to love when they're an adult? And finally, I want a lot of my goals to be more thinking skills goals and not just knowledge goals. School, learning. School might end when you're 18 or 20 or 21 or 27 or whatever, but learning doesn't end. I want my child to be a learner, to always want to learn, to want to grow in wisdom. So these are my goals. So part 1 of this series is make some goals. Sit down, think about what your goals are for your child. And then after you've thought about those goals, then you can start thinking, is homeschooling the best option that I have for my child for these goals? So just to give you a little taste, I'm going to be doing an 8-part series about why people think they can't homeschool. I can't homeschool because blank. We're going to look at 8 different reasons why you feel like you can't homeschool, and I'm going to look at each of those 8 reasons. So I hope you can join me for the next part 2 of the next 8 parts of why it is that you feel like maybe you can't homeschool. Thanks, you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.